So I still need to find the forest where the fairies live. The Neverglade kind of sounds promising, doesn't it? That sounds like the kind of the name of a forest where there would be fairies, doesn't it? What? Is that a dwarf? Huh? Who are you? Some sort of adventurer, I suppose. This is the Neverglade. It leads to the fairy realm, but not just anyone can get through. Fairy Forest, Dragon Quest V. So work clockwise. Yeah. Actually, no one can at the moment. You see, a little while ago, one of the forest flowers turned into a monster and started pumping out a pollen that sends people to sleep. One sniff of the stuff sent me straight to the land of Nod. I wouldn't be surprised if the same were true of everyone else who goes through here. It's the fairies I'm most worried about, of course, but it's not like I can go and check on them. Grown-ups like me can't even see them. But we have to do something. If all the fairies fall asleep, there'll be no one to guide people to their kingdom, and the fairy realm will be cut off forever. Wait a minute, you said you were an adventurer, didn't you? Maybe you could go and beat up this pollen-pumping fiend. Yeah. You'll help us. Gosh, I didn't think there were people like you left in the world. The monster's somewhere deep inside the forest. I'll warn you, though, navigating the Neverglade is far from easy. Life would be much easier if you could ask a fairy for guidance, of course, but unfortunately only children can see them. Anyway, I know it's asking a lot, but we're really counting on you, and the fairies are too. Please, you have to go and take care of that monster. Wait, if only children can see it, can't I get, like, Veronica? Do you think if I change my lineup to have Veronica in... Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. Harold, Eric, Henrik, Veronica. Wait, if I change my lineup to be like this... No, I can't walk around as Veronica. Huh? You're looking for a magical tree that grows in the forest where the fairies live. I'm not sure about the tree itself, but I know where you can find a branch from it. There's a local Silvapithecus that uses it to practice its fencing skills. I suppose you'll have to fight it to get the thing off it, though. Good luck. Now, if you don't mind, I need my bead sleep. Great. Pollen pumping, it's quite a word. Alright, well, I have no idea where to go. So we're just gonna go. Got a vial of elfin elixir. Oh, I don't have any, holy protection. I'm assuming there are enemies in this forest. That looks like a very, like, standout tree. But I guess it's nothing. Okay. So we've looped that around. Treasure. I'm just kind of keeping my hand. I'm just doing the trick where you put your hand on the right side of the wall. Alright, we are now looping. Understood. Wow, they really like this. They really like these kinds of things, don't they? Hey, there's someone over by the bonfire, Harold. I knew that Veronica would be able to see it. Phew. Go away, let me go back to sleep. Humans. Wait, we're not gonna hurt you. Why don't you tell us who you are? Huh? You can see me? Of course I can see you, silly. Why wouldn't I be able to? Oh, well, what do you want? Veronica tells the fairy about what's been happening elsewhere in the Neverglade. I see. Well, that would explain why I've been feeling so sleepy lately. Tee-hee. This won't do, though. This won't do at all. You people seem alright. Yes, you'll do. Come on, I'll show you to the place where I've been feeling sleepiest. It's probably near there. Come on, Harold, this way. Alright, now we just follow Veronica. Come on, Harold, this way. Let me through. This looks nice. Very flowery. There's something fishy about those flowers, Harold. Let's go and take a closer look. One of the flowers has a rather unsettling appearance. Give it a poke? Yeah. What do you think you're doing? Don't you know it's rude to go jabbing at a lady? Anyway, what do you want? I've got an important assignment to be getting on with. A certain someone asked me to fill this forest with sleep-inducing pollen, and I have no intention of letting them down. If you insist on getting in my way, I'll just have to put you to sleep as well. Forever! Can't do it in Act 2. Wow. Wow. That is dark. I want Cuff Frizzle. God, its name is Daisy. No wonder you like this game. The only question is, do you like this game because of the humor, or do you like that humor because of this game? Which one influenced which? The Daisy has been defeated. Return to the entrance and tell the dwarf the good news. Well, that's that dealt with. I doubt we'd have found our way here without that fairy, though. Being a child does have its advantages, I suppose. Now, shall we go and tell our dwarf friend that the forest's safe again? I wanted to check the cave. Okay, I'm gonna change my lineup because I don't want Veronica in it. Harold, Eric, Hendrik, and... it's Avando. Probably the latter. You're influenced by Bugs Bunny before Dragon Quest. Ah, good old Bugsy. My poor joints, I'm far too old to be sleeping on the floor. Still, hopefully I won't be doing it again for a while now you've taken care of that monster. The fairies will be relieved as well, I'm sure of it. I suppose I'd better give you some kind of reward, hadn't I? Here, take this. It's good to hear that nothing bad happened to the fairies. It would have been terrible if their realm had been cut off forever. You're a real hero, I must say. We owe you a great deal. Stay safe out there, and be sure to drop by again sometime. One of those days. God. It's incessant and non-stop. Alright, so I have to find... There's somebody in here that's got, like, a branch that they're brandishing. It's a good job everyone's woken up now. No one could have reached the fairy realm if us forest dwellers were all fast asleep. Teehee. We fairies are ever so grateful for what you did. Thank you from the bottom of our fairy hearts. Okay, but where's the dude that's got the branch? Do I have any idea where I'm going? Absolutely not. And we're at the beginning. Can you give me in directions? Do I have to find a specific monster? Like, hidden somewhere, or is there just a wild enemy that I can fight and get it? I'm gonna leave my holy aura off and see if I get into a fight and I'm able to find some enemy to kill. Because otherwise we're gonna be taking a lot of wild, like, we're just gonna be going through random paths for a while. I mean, that enemy on the right there is the one we're looking for, right? Question is, will it give me the item I'm looking for? Yeah, it will, in fact. Big brain moves. Silver-colored demon baboon thing. Alright, I think this will take me to the exit. It will. Okay, so now that I have the branch, I can go back to Rose's room. Because she is the one who requested the branch. Well, actually, not exactly her. It was the slime next to her. Good day to you. Did you get the special wood I need to ooze for the flute? Harold hands over the Ravella tree branch. Oh, this is great. I can feel the magic just oozing out of it. Thanks so much. I'm going to start working on the new Flute of Revelation right away. I can't wait to show Rose and Sir Rosegarden. Oh, and here's a little something for your trouble. You got us out of a sticky situation there. Da 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 da. They were absolutely delighted when I slurprized them with the new flute of revelation. Thank you so much for all your help. You really are a goo person. Come back and say hello next time you're in the area. The puns. The incessant puns. And there we go. I've got 2 left. Briscoletti's Mansion and Wheelbrook. This is some cheery music. You all look exactly the same. Treasure chest is locked tight. There must be something very precious inside. Rodrigo Briscoletti. Ciao, lad. You're Harold, aren't you? I'm Rodrigo Briscoletti, the owner of this house. I don't suppose you could spare me a minute, could you? The thing is, you see, there's a big wedding meant to be taking place in town tomorrow. We're all busy preparing for it. The groom's gone off to get official permission to wed. The plan is to get everything ready before he gets back. But now some awful monsters appeared and put a curse on everyone in my household, so they look just like me. Well, I guess that would explain why they all look exactly the same. So yeah, Rose was the same villain's love. Was killed by monsters, but framed to look like she was killed by greedy humans so that the monsters could manipulate the villain. Huh. Interesting. So poor Rose is dead? No one's gonna want to celebrate until all this is sorted out. I have a theory as to why this might have happened, you see. My grandfather, Rodolfo, was famous for sending troublesome monsters away where they couldn't hurt people. I think one of them must have managed to break free and has come back to wreak havoc on the descendants of the man who imprisoned them. Per favore, lad, you must find this creature and defeat it, otherwise the groom-to-be will end up marrying someone with my ugly mug. Grazie mille, lad. You have the heart of a true hero. Which is lucky, because I don't think defeating this monster will be easy. For one thing, it ran away as soon as it had finished cursing us. I haven't the foggiest where it went. Someone did say they heard it muttering to itself, though. Perhaps it unwittingly let slip a word or two about its intentions? I can't remember who it was now, but it won't take long for a resourceful lad like you to interrogate everyone in the house and find out, I'm sure. And don't worry, once you've learned the monster's whereabouts, I'll be along to help you with the fighting. Can't leave all the hard work to the young ragazzi, eh? The bane of the Briscolettis. I dread to think how Dad'd react if he saw me like this. His health ain't great as it is. I love Papa very much, of course, but not quite enough to want to look like him, especially with this wedding coming up. This is just the worst. Of all the people to turn into, I had to turn into Papa. Now none of my clothes fit or anything. I mean, it looks like all your clothes got transformed right alongside it. I heard that monster muttering something to itself as it scarpered. Something about reinventing itself, heading to some abbey or another to start a new life. Didn't make much sense to me, but then monsters never do. You're going after the horrible creature, aren't you? Well, be careful. Well, I know exactly where that is. It's like the first one I ever went to. It's back to All Trades Abbey we go. Oop. All Trades Abbey appears to be back to its old self. It's no use just looking like a bunny girl. Unless you know how to act like one, you'll still just be an old man on the inside. Honestly, don't these people know anything? At last, it seems those old men will be dealt with, and I can finally fulfill my ambition of becoming a sage. I have no idea how many people they have to let through before me, though. Seems All Trades Abbey is finally returning to normal, and I hear they're now offering people the opportunity to become bunny girls. Perhaps I should take advantage of this since I'm here. Becoming a bunny girl's been my dream for decades. At last I can die happy, but only after I actually become one, of course. Imagine if I died before it happened. That would be the greatest tragedy of all time. Oh, I think I found the monster. Ooh, I've been going ape trying to figure out what vocation to try out, but I think I've finally decided. I'm gonna be a lovely young lady. Oh, what are you doing monkeying around here? What's that? That Briscoletti ape sent you after me? Ooh, struggling with that curse I placed on them, are they? Ha! Well, I don't give 'em monkeys. They should try being sealed away for centuries like I was. Now that I'm finally out, I'm gonna go bananas. I have to make the most of every moment, and no one's gonna stop me. Are you sure you want to get in my way? Yep. Well, if that's how you want it, that's how you'll get it. Time for some guerrilla warfare. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce his name. The Pilferpific. Ow. The Pilferpificus. Okay, that's actually not that bad. He's still alive, so he's a little tougher. Never mind. I was expecting more. Ugh, all those years of waiting and I finally get let out, only to get given the hiding of a lifetime. So much for enjoying my freedom. Monster that placed a curse on the Briscoletti household has been defeated. Head back to Mr. Briscoletti to share the good news. Fine work, lad. You beat the beast before I could... Now we proceed with the final preparations for tomorrow's wedding. Grazie mille. Got a gold bar. The wedding we are preparing for is no ordinary one. It's not every day that the Zenithian shield finds itself with a new owner, after all. I would be delighted if you could join us, of course, but I know you have your own adventure to be getting on with. Good luck, lad. Buon viaggio. Nice. He hasn't even proposed? A rehearsal. Sure. You'll play the part of the groom, capiche? Simply approach one of your friends and make your proposal. That's all there is to it. I'll reward you for your trouble, of course. Now, shall we get started, Harold? The floor is yours. Go ahead and select your blushing bride to be. I want to marry... Honestly, I ship Harold and... Or I ship Eric and Serena, so... Jade. Not now, Harold. You need to make a decision. You can't keep Mr. Briscoletti waiting. It's... Hold on, you're not asking me to be the bride, are you? Yep. What? You're joking, surely. You can't seriously be picking me. I mean, I'm basically your older sister. Is that really who you want as your bride? Fine, when you put it that way. God, I mean, who else is there? I'm sure, you know, I shipped Sylvando and Hendrik together, too. That leaves Grandpa... Okay, Veronica. Really, I didn't expect this. I mean, I've never, you know, thought of you in that way. Don't you want to wait until I'm back to my fully sized self first? No, it's only a rehearsal. Fine. God, why is everybody so hesitant? Alright, Eric, you and me, boy. Let's go. Are you sure about this? Yeah, I want you to play the bride. I'm sure we get along well enough and we had a lot of fun together, but do you really think I'm the best choice for something like this? Yep. Yeah, you are. Ah, what the heck. You only live once, right? Let's make our legendary bond official. Here's to a whole new adventure. Huh? Oh yeah, sure. I know it's just a rehearsal, but what's the point if you don't pretend like it's a real thing, right? And besides, I meant what I said. We do have a legendary bond. There you go. And it's settled. I admire a man who has the courage to be decisive. I mean, I wasn't exactly that decisive. I think I went through like 2 options before I went with that one. Obviously, Eric. Oh, as a reward for all your help, I will allow you to open one of the treasure chests behind me and take whatever you find inside. Do let me know if you have time to help us with another rehearsal, won't you? Goodness knows we could do with all the practice. Been an enormous help, lad. Okay, can I do another rehearsal? And get another chest? Alright, now I'm going to propose to... We're gonna propose to Grandpa. You're actually serious. Me a bride. Fancy that. But laddie, this isn't gonna work. Can't be swinging around a veil at my age. There must be someone a wee bit younger you could pick instead. Yeah, we're doing it. Of course, I'd always pictured myself walking down the aisle with one of the beauties from the Ogler's Digest, but you'll do, laddie, you'll do. Suppose it was a dream I was gonna have to give up in the end. Ah, what am I gibbering on about? It's only a rehearsal anyway. Listen to me going on like it's a real thing. Sorry, laddie, you'll have to forgive an old man for getting a wee bit carried away. I can't open the other chest. That's unfortunate. There's someone out there for you too, Harold. When you find him, make sure you take good care of him, alright? Now, I wonder where he's got to. What's that? Who am I looking for? Oh, an old pal. A great saber cat, to be precise. Me and my best friend have known him since he was a cub, but I lost him on the way here. Not that I'm worried. My mate who's trained him practically a professional monster wrangler. So if you see the dear old kitty cat on your travels, let me know, won't you? Thank you for all your help. You've been ever so kind. I wish you all the very best in your travels. Speaking of keeping people waiting, where is that useless boy? I'll have to have a word with him when he finally shows his face. Thank you very much for getting rid of that curse. I was starting to wonder what I'd do if I had to look like that forever. I mean, you couldn't have Mr. Briscoletti waiting on Mr. Briscoletti, could you? That'd just be confusing. Alright, I guess we're done there. Off to Wheelbrook. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Everybody's just passed out. Now's not time to be sleeping. She seems to be in a great deal of pain. Well, that seems like a personal problem. The moment Pancraz came to the village, everyone got struck down with this horrible cold. What in the world is going on? It's so cold, even this bonfire can't warm me up. Achus? Excuse me, senor, you need something from me. It is no good time right now, I have a terrible cold. My fever is so high, I can no do my job and serve Senor Pancraz. It's so shameful. But is no only me, everyone in the village has the same cold, even Senor Pancraz himself. You have to help us, senor. If you do not, Wheelbrook is ruined. Ruined! Fortunately, I have heard a rumor about a medicine that is able to cure any cold. Perhaps you can go and find it for us. You are our only hope. Okay, it's good to know there are still some good people in the world. Now, I'd love to tell you where the medicine is, but unfortunately I have no idea. All I know is this. When I fell ill, I heard a strange voice. It says to me, the Syndicate, the Quester's Rest. They have the medicine you need. Maybe it's a voice from heaven, or maybe just a dream. Maybe it's nothing. But it's the only clue I have to offer to you. So, senor, this is what I suggest. Find this Quester's Rest and look there for the medicine. I know exactly where that is. So, Dragon Quest V is a family thing. In Act 2, you get to choose between 2 or 3 different women to marry. Same basic plot happens either way. The Netflix animated movie, Dragon Quest Your Story, is the basic plot. At least until the end of the movie. I didn't even know that they made a Dragon Quest movie. Greetings, traveler. Please, don't come too close. I wouldn't wish this cold on my worst enemy. What's that? You want to ask me about something? I'm sorry, I don't think this is a very good time. Could you come back when I'm feeling better? Nothing of interest in the basement. Makes me think of like Harvest Moon with the options of marrying 3 different people. No matter how many times I blow up, my nose just won't stop running. Please don't look at me. God, I haven't been sick in a while, and hopefully I don't get sick anytime soon. It only came out about 2 years ago. Didn't they also make like a theme park, a Dragon Quest theme park? Alright, so who sells medicine here? Now you've helped Erin get her spark back. I know everything's gonna be alright. Yeah. Well, whatever the explanation... Okay, welcome to a truly unique retail experience brought to you by the Syndicate of Pubs, Inns, and Taverns. What's that? Some bunged-up villagers have asked you to track down the strongest cold medicine on the market? Well, you've come to the right place. We guarantee that we can always answer our customers' needs, whatever they may be. Let me mix you up a bespoke concoction that will send all known germs running for their lives. But to do that, I'm afraid I shall need a rather special ingredient, some drops of Yggdrasil dew. I'm unable to leave the shop, sadly, but if you would be so kind as to bring me some, I can whip you up that remedy right away. Do I have Yggdrasil dew? I do. Yep, there you go. Thank you very much. With this miraculous liquid to help me, I can whip up a remarkable remedy in no time flat. Well, not no time. Obviously, I'll need a little bit. I should have it ready for you by the next time you pay me a visit. Thank you very much. With this miraculous liquid... Okay, do I have to leave and come back, I guess? it's in Japan, and you only heard about it recently. I also only heard about it recently, but I probably wouldn't have even noticed it, before I started playing this game. Sounds like you have a bucket list thing to check off. Alright. Welcome to the thing. I'm very pleased to announce that I finished mixing up the world-beatingly powerful cold medicine you were after. Afraid the process proved rather costly, though. 2,500 gold coins should cover it. Yep, there you go. Stone Cold Cold Killer. Thank you very much for your custom. We'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Okay, I have read about this because she sells a bunch of costumes. I know that more than one person can wear that. I don't know if I need to buy multiple. Okay, we got all the costume pieces that I was looking for. So that's that. Gotta return to Wheelbrook now. I've been waiting for that shop to open up, because that's like one of the only achievements I don't have in the game is getting all of the costumes. Hola, senor, did you bring me the special cold medicine? Ah, here it is. If everyone takes just a small sip of this, their colds will surely be cured. Muchas gracias. Please take this. It's no much, but it's my way of saying thank you. You know, it's a surprise for me to learn that the Quester's Rest really exists. I thought it might have only been a dream, but now is no time for such things. I must concentrate on making a full recovery. Nice. Sancho gives everyone in the village a dose of cold medicine. The villagers are soon feeling much better and are strolling around with a spring in their step. It's a miracle, senor. After I take that cold medicine, I feel healthier and stronger than ever. Muchas gracias. I also hear that Senor Pancraz is feeling much better as well. It's such a relief for me. Now he can continue his travels with his beloved boy. But speaking of the young senor, I have no seen him for a while. He is such a troublemaker. I look away for 1 second, and he has disappeared. Ah, it's you. Sancho told me that you were the one who fetched that cold medicine for us. We owe you a great deal, thank you. It really was the strangest thing. The moment I got back to Wheelbrook, I caught the worst cold of my life. I was barely able to move. I thought some monster must have cursed me. Still, I'm feeling better now, thankfully. We all are, thanks to you. You're the hero of this hour. Now, was there something you wanted to ask me? Yeah. What's that? Has a boy who calls himself the Prince of Cannock paid a visit to the village? Why, yes, he was here not long ago. He asked me if I was related to the King of Middenhall. Well, I told him that I had royal blood, but that my family hailed from Gotha, not Middenhall. He seemed terribly disappointed to hear that, I must say. Anyway, he shuffled off soon afterwards, mumbling something about the Neverglade. That's the last I saw of him. I wonder what his story was. Honestly, it's been a while since I've seen one so young look so despondent. Alright, well now we gotta go to the Neverglade. Ah, that medicine's warmed me up right through. I feel much better now. Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. Honestly, when I saw Pancraz laying there, I really feared the worst. God, illnesses are horrible things. They scare the life out of me. Ow, my poor nose is red raw after all that blowing and wiping. Please don't look at me. Pancraz has used Wheelbrook as a base for his adventures for years now. It seems he's on the hunt for something very special indeed. I do hope he takes it easy for a while now, though. A bad cold like that takes a while to recover from. Pancraz is the Dragon Quest V hero's father. I see. Father.